This video is sponsored by PotownStore.com, the best place to get yourself some TCG code cards. They're compatible with TCG Live as well, and they literally have everything. Use the coupon code ZapDoesTCG for 5% off on everything on the website. This video is also sponsored by CardsMarket.com. This is a European platform where you're able to buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. I personally use it every single day, and you can use the referral name ZapDoesTCG when creating an account. Also, this video is sponsored by YourPlaymat.com, the best website to create your own unique custom playmat from scratch. They ship worldwide and you can get 10% off by clicking the link down below. How cool is that? Last but not least, this video is sponsored by DragonShield.com, the best website to, of course, buy accessories. They have sleeves, they have binders, they literally have everything you want to start playing competitively. Or, if you're a collector, you can also get some fresh looking clear fit sleeves. They have everything. Check the link down below, of course, the affiliated link, and you're going to be helping out the channel so much. Thanks for sticking around with the commercials, and I'll see you guys shortly. Peace. What's up YouTube, it's ZapDoesTCG here, and welcome back to our TCG battle video on my channel. On this channel you get daily Pokemon TCG content, so be sure you are subscribed so you don't ever miss a single upload. Today we're checking out the second place list of the Salt Lake City Regionals. Big shout out to Daniel Lynch for getting second place with none other than Suicune V. People wrote off Suicune V a long time ago, but it's back here. Fleet-footed, drawing a card if it's in the active slot, getting powered up with Enthusiastic Dance, slapping more damage with Blizzard-Rondo, 20 for every bench Pokemon, additional to the 20 base damage. So that is both yours and your opponents. You can also get Choice Belt for extra damage, as well as Echoing Horn. No quick shooters in this list. You just utilize Shady Dealings to fetch rare candies, Melonies, etc. But also the cross switchers. There's no Balsasaurus in here. Instead, you rely on cross switcher. If you play two of them at the same time, you have Balsasaurus effect as well as a switch. So also your switch out, by the way. On top of having scoop up nets, you're going to be able to reutilize all these fantastic abilities, and with, of course, capture energy and level ball and quick ball, you're going to be able to fly out all these subbles from the deck instantly onto the bench. No research, no Marnie. Instead, you just have Melony and the Raihan to help yourself out. So we're going to be trying out this second place winning list, and if you guys are excited for the return of Suicune, be sure to let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button, as it helps out the channel so much. I appreciate it always. So let's see here what we're able to utilize. Hey, hello. TCG share. Okay, cool. Let's go first. I think there's a lot of people trading for Liverpool. And we have literally nothing. A lot of stage 1 and stage 2 Pokemon in the hand, unfortunately. But we go first. So at least if we're able to start off with like a Subble or a Suicune, we can do something. Look at this, the opponent already knows what we're playing. They're seeing the Echoing Horn. They're probably thinking like, oh, you're playing the second place winning list of the Salt Lake City Regionals. Of course we are. Okay, slapping down Subble is a great thing. We're going to be utilizing Capacious Bucket, getting 2 energies right from the get-go. Don't even know what we're dealing with, but we will figure it out together. I'm actually going to be going for Quick Ball, getting rid of 1 water type energy, fetching ourselves another Subble. There we go. Subble's flying out of the list, utilizing Fleet-footed on top of it. Checka. Double cross switchers is pretty damn good. Allows us to do some funky plays. We can cross switcher, scoop up net, Drizzle. We also have rare candy in hand. Depends on what we're up against, to be honest. Suicune could be quite the aggressive threat. They are playing also an Inteleon engine, so I wonder which deck they're playing. Maybe it's a mirror match. Raihan, that could be a mirror match. Could still be Arceus as well. Arceus Dark Box? Okay, it is Arceus flying itself out of the deck. Alright, we're just gonna go for a good old Drizzle Melony, although we would prefer to get ourselves a little bit more tanky with none other than a Cape of Toughness. We'll see what the Fleet-footed provides. Luckily, we do have Drizzle on top of Fleet-footed. Wow, quadruple Drizzle. What is this? It's triple the Drizzle here. Rare candy as well. What? Awkward. Okay. Drizzle. We're gonna have to rely on Melony, unfortunately. Don't want to be utilizing Melony time. Let's go. Capacious Bucket and Choice Belt in here as well. Yo, what in the world? Let's get out 2 water type energies. Get that Cape of Toughness as protection. We will have no other choice but to do it. Let's go for it. We will take a prize card, which is nice. But I don't like Choice Belted Arceus doing some funky stuff. So it's going to have to be this. On top of this, we also have an attachment. And we probably will need to rely on Melony. So we might as well attach here so we can use this as a one prize situation. We can also cross switcher. Already pressurize the Arceus right there. Give it a little smack. But I think I'll just take a cheeky prize card on none other than this Subble. Because our hand is bad, we need prize cards. We also did not slap down Lotat. We do have Quick Ball, pretty interesting. We can get out another Suicune, utilize the ability. I don't know if they're going to be slapping down Training Cord or whatever. Looks like some Arceus Dark build. Here's Arceus VSTAR. They could fetch themselves Choice Belt, Tool Scrapper. I don't know what they have. They also might be playing Cheren Scare. So, oof, we get Marnied. This huge hand that you can see that actually was pretty bad gets Marnied away. I like that. We get a fresh new hand. This is way better to work with. Slapping down our Suicune. Having access to Inteleon. Might as well cross switch here to already take some prize cards because at one point he will quick shoot, right? He might boss his orders as well. Level Ball, Drizzle. So double the Drizzle. He still has the VSTAR ability as well. Double Drizzle are gone. So if we are able to cross switch and knock this guy out. Okay, there's the Choice Belt. And I think he's planning on utilizing the quick shooters later to finish us off, right? Choice Belt on top of it. Maybe he's having Tool Scrapper. Double Turbo Tool Scrapper, that would be like busted. Entirely busted. Have another Suicune. Their bench has 3 Pokemon, so that's 40, 160, 180. Not quite enough damage yet. We take it like a champ. Super nice. Can also utilize Shady Dealings Inteleon to attack a Drizzle, right? That would be cannibalization, but it's okay. Suicune. First of all, fleet-footed, I guess. See what we draw. Kimo. Another Subble. We do get the bench full, that's for sure. This one. They're probably gonna go for Cheren Scare. I think it's almost 100% positive he's gonna go for Cheren Scare. Inteleon here. Okay. Let's go for this. Fetching ourselves. Scoop Up Net. And Cross Switcher. Okay, so we can do it all over again next turn. So otherwise, he's just gonna Cheren Scare, and I don't like that at all. Okay, this also allows us to Shady Dealings. Fetch something like Melony. And the other Cross Switcher? Wouldn't that be fantastic? I wonder if we're going to be able to draw into the Scoop Up Net or not. We'll see. Let's take these. Melony time. Okay. Nothing we can do. We can also draw an additional card with Suicune. Could be pretty tricky. We do have access to cross switchers now. What do we do with the cross switchers? Do we utilize them and draw a card with Suicune? Just hopefully randomly draw into an energy. Or maybe just attacking, right? Even if he utilizes the Cheren Scare here, we can then utilize Ludicolo as revenge. He could also quick shoot if he has everything. That would be... He already utilized 2 Evolution Incense, so that would be insane draws, that's for sure. And if he is able to use Cheren Scare here, We do have 260 HP, so double quick shoot could also not knock us out. Maybe a tool scrapper, that could be a thing. A boss's orders could also be a thing. Okay, there's the Shady Dealings. I'm expecting... Also, we have Raihan, which is good. If we go down, we have Raihan. We can Rare Candy. We have double Drizzles as well. Yeah, this Suicune with the cape is super nice. Protecting ourselves a tiny little bit. Cheer and Scare is an option. Okay, they're gonna go for boss's orders. Trying to punish this Suicune. Evolution Incense. Fetching Arceus VSTAR. Okay, 280 HP. We have the Lotat. They could boss the Lotat, by the way, if they want to. But they bossed the Suicune instead. Trinity Nova. It's time for the Raihan place. Okay, let's go for it. Raihan. What do we get? An energy, of course. Attachment here. We have cross switchers, but I don't know if we will be able to use. I don't know if we need to use them. Here comes Drizzle. He could boss the Lotat, which is something that we don't want to be seeing here. Have a Melony for next turn. If we do get knocked out, I think we're gonna get knocked out here. Lovable Lotat. Then Evolution Incense. Maybe an Evolution Incense is the most safe bet here. Evolution Incense, and then utilizing Quick Ball for Quick Ball. Fetching ourselves little good friend Lotat. And then we have double the search outs later. Okay, Aqua Bullet. This one. So the one prizer takes down the two prizer. That's good in our book. Capture energy. Lovable. Okay, what are they gonna do? This guy has 260 HP. They need to boss again, right? Somehow miraculous. They have 4 Evolution Incense. That's pretty terrifying. The balls returns. Subble goes down. Training Court. And the Marnie. So no bosses orders. They are gonna bump into this one prize Pokemon, which is nice. We get Marnie as well, which is also not too bad. Evolution Incense is here. We have Shady Dealings. We have Drizzle. There are some quick shooters coming down onto this fella over here. That could still wait a turn. Unless he is able to utilize a Raihan and then attack with Aqua Bullets to knock out this Suicune. There's a Raihan in the discard pile though. They would need like, it can now Raihan on boss, which is good. So this, we have Melony on top of it. That's pretty interesting. Okay, Evolution Incense, fetching Shady Dealings. We need Shady Dealings first. We're slapping 100, 120, 140. 120, 140, 160. That's enough. Just Rare Candy. Rare Candy, and don't have ways to fetch out another Suicune. That's pretty damn bad. Water type energies, lowering the deck. Melony. Is there a Suicune prize? Yeah, there is a Suicune prize, so I think we'll take the Suicune here. So let's just go for Rare Candy. And Melony here or Scoop Up Nets. Scoop Up Nets is actually the best bet here. Let's get it. Rare Candy Ludicolo. Yes, additional damage. We could Melony and try to draw into another Melony. Okay, there's the Suicune, that's nice. Suicune, water type, energy. We scoop up the Shady Dealings one. Slap down Drizzle. Evolve. What else would we possibly need here? Already getting like one cross switcher or whatever. Sounds like a plan to me. Yeah, they can see it. How cool was that? I think it was Joe Bernard, right? So we slaughtered with Suicune Ludicolo. Pretty hard deck to play with, by the way. You have so many micro decisions that you have to do with Shady Dealings. There is Ludicolo slapping additional damage. The one prize attack was super nice though. Super nice. Okay. Pretty solid deck, I would say. Okay, let's see here. Who is our next opponent for Suicune Ludicolo? Winning the coin flip, nice. I always think like going first is superb with this deck because you have so many like ball engines. Level Ball, Quick Ball, the one-off Ultra Ball, and having Capture Energy on top of it. Come on. Starting with quite a good hand. Level Balls are here, which is nice. Fleet-footed is here as well. Having Quick Ball, actually having Ultra Ball discarding the water type energy is interesting. Okay, we're gonna start off with Level Ball first. So only one Subble for now. We do have a Rare Candy Shady Dealings. I think I'll just get both of them. Get an army of Subbles while we can. Then utilizing the Fleet-footed Kacheka. Okay, not bad. Subble, attachment of turn, Ultra Balling away, Raihan and energy because we need to fetch Melony regardless. And we're gonna be setting ourselves up with a Lotat. Always super scary for the opponent to see that early on. Let's go. Another Arceus build with a lot of Subble shenanigans. Suicune does not mind. Okay, I do mind the Path to the Peak here, which will stay in play for the rest of the game, seeing as this list is not running any stadium whatsoever. Will we be able to get the upper hand in a scenario like this? We have Rare Candy, Inteleon, getting out Melony, getting out Level Ball for Drizzle, so that's not too bad, I would say. The bad thing is that Raihan is gone. That means we are not able to attack with Shady Dealings and Inteleon, although we can Melony and then have the manual attach onto a Subble. That's not too bad, I would say. Do we need to save our Rare Candies, though? At one point, he will have 310 HP, which is super hard for us to deal with, but we do have Echoing Horn, which can, of course, get that Manaphy into play, which is doing literally nothing. Rare Candy Ludicolo, nope. Rare Candy time. And here comes Shady Dealings. Yes, what do we need? Let's see here. We can get Melony out. And the Scoop Up Net. Seems pretty reasonable to me because then we can get everything back regardless. Let's go with that. Let's do it. Melony time. Getting some more stuff from the deck. I'm actually going to be tinning this list a little bit with some Capacious Bucket action. We're going to be utilizing Scoop Up Nets, scooping them up back again, Subble. Then on top of this, let's utilize Level Ball for the Drizzle. And in this scenario, we actually need to find our cape, if it's in here. Yeah, the cape is definitely necessary with these builds because they have choice belts and all that. And we're going to be attaching one energy so we can attack again with the one prize and talent like we did last time. Blizzard-Rondo, Shazam, he's gone. You can also utilize it to retreat, by the way, with cross switchers. More water power with Capacious Bucket. There's 3 copies of Capacious Bucket, so it does make sense a little bit. If our bench is full and their bench is full, we're capping at 220. If they don't slap enough Pokemon down on the bench, we need to fetch Echoing Horn to make it possible. So we could technically... We could also get some damage done by attacking with the Shady Dealings Inteleon. We could retreat and attack with that, soften these Pokemon up. Although most of these decks are running Cheer and Scare. There's a Marnie. Well, our Shady Dealings going down the drain, but this is better because of the fact we might draw into something better. Suicune, scoop up net. 210 HP attack with Arceus. He's also not able to fetch out the double turbo because he slapped down Pat to the peak a little bit too early to counter me, but most importantly, it's gonna counter him as well. And one double turbo in the discard pile. I don't think this is gonna be good for him. Alright, that's what we're dealing with right now. Yeah, not a lot to see here. I think I'll just scoop up the Drizzle again. Slap down the Subble, slap down the Suicune, utilizing Drizzle to draw ourselves more cards with none other than Melony. Melony party, Suicune number 2 is getting prepared. We have Rare Candy, we have Capture Energy as well. Capture Energy allowing us to get another Lotad in play, and these Lotads will allow us to one-shot the opponent. Let's do this. We can already utilize it right now. It's 120. Let's see here. 120. 140, 160. Barely short, and we're also not running quick shooters. Otherwise, that would have been perfect. It would have been so good. But yeah, we're gonna have to wait. Just an attack with the Blizzard-Rondo is sufficient. Right now, he's forced into a Cheer and Scare or into a Boss's Orders to actually take prize cards. And then there's a damage. Arceus waiting in our path. And of course, we're going to be able to attack with Shady Dealings at one point because, yeah, we have the manual attachment of the turn, which can belong there. And we have still some scoop up nets left if he wants to additionally trap us as well as cross switcher. So don't ever worry about that aspect in the slightest. Quite a strong board position, right? Suicune does have its good thing going for it. And yeah, they just concede. They just concede. Maybe they had no access to Cheer and Scare. Maybe they had no access to Melony. I think their only card in their discard pile was a double turbo. So quite a strong presence of the Suicune build, it seems. I wonder how this does against Mew, though. Looks pretty scary to me. Maybe you always go second against Mew, so you can get the first turn attack off. Maybe. Let's go first. I think you always go first if you have the opportunity. Look at that. Suicune drawing a card. You always draw more cards because of that crazy good ability, Fleet-Footed. So technically your opening turns are stronger than ever before. Okay, looks like a Beedrill Arceus list. Have to be wary of our special energy. Lotad in the house. Fleet-Footed. Let's do this. Okay, not what I wanted to see, but alright. We're gonna have to go for Quick Ball away the energy, fetching ourselves Subble, and then hopefully finding a Capacious Bucket. Now we're gonna be going for Melony next turn as well. So we have Attach of the turn, Fleet-Footed, and Melony. These are pretty strong turns, I would say. And we also can evolve into Ludicolo, YOLOing it up and KOing him out of nowhere. We can also like utilize Rare Candy to evolve into Shady Dealings. And utilize something like cross switch. There's so many capabilities with this list. So many routes. Where do you go? The bench of 2. I have to think like a Suicune player, right? 140 max right now. Researching everything away. We could get this guy up and play with Echoing Horn. Wouldn't that be fun? The double turbo. Okay, if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 120. We need 4 Pokemon on the bench, and we need to get everything else. Okay, can we do it? Rare Candy, Shady Dealings. Shady Dealings finding Rare Candy, Melony. It all depends on what we get with the Fleet-Footed, right? We can actually knock out the Arceus on the active slot. The problem is, of course, that he can knock us out with Choice Belt. So we need to get a Cape of Toughness instead. Two-shotting this or one-shotting this, there's so many capabilities. Scoop up net. That's actually not what I want. Come on, something that could change this entirely. A water energy. That changes everything entirely. So, rare candy. Shady Dealings. We get Melony. And Echoing Horn? These are like YOLO things to do, right? Or a choice belt. Or a cape. I really want the cape as well. Don't know if the cape is sufficient. Like, let's see if we're able to get Melony and get some more stuff on the bench. We need 2 more Pokemon on the bench. Then we're able to do it. We also need rare candy. Playing it safe. I'm gonna play it safe. Just because I can. I think I'm not gonna get everything. So instead, I'm just gonna rely on this. Playing it safe typically is better. I don't think they're running a chair and scare or whatever. Attachment. Lotad. Cape. Not giving him the opportunity to do some stuff. Scoop up this. This one. And the Blizzard-Rondo for 1, 2, 3 can get another one, but then he can just choice belt Bossasaurus and be ahead in the price trade, so that's something I don't want. Just gonna be slapping for a tiny little bit of damage. It's only 100, but could become better in the end. We can need to slap 180. We have access to more cards to do that. We can just Drizzle, rare candy, and knock him out. That's a safe bet. We could also cross switch if he tries to run away. Imagine if we would have drawn everything, right? We had Lotad, we had Suicune, we had the additional damage output. Could have technically knocked this guy out, but we would have needed to draw, instead of the scoop up net, we needed rare candy, right? Ultra Balling. Arceus V-Star is gonna come to town. He cannot knock us out, which is good. We have access to more damage output with Ludicolo. What will they do? Did we play it right? I don't know. So many Arceuses are in town and my head is spinning. I don't know if I'm doing the correct things, but this list can go so many different routes. Please, tails. Wow, heads. That means maybe a Beedrill can come to town if he wants to. What do you want? They already have access to V-Star. Now he has access to like 3 cards from the deck. V-Star on top of Crabomatic. What would you utilize? What would you utilize? There's a Choice Belt and the Single Strike Master. I expected as much. 1 prize Beedrill. More Pokemon in play though. An Echoing Horn. I know it's in the deck. Get some ridiculous numbers. With Choice Belt and Ludicolo. Trinity Nova, okay. Just a tiny little hit. We can take that. So, how much damage are we dealing? We're slapping out the Suicune. Let's see here. We can draw another card with the Fleet-Footed. Nope. Path to the Peak in play. A Lava Ball. So full bench 120, 140, 160. We can go for Echoing Horn here. Wouldn't that be nasty? Lava Ball. Subble. Subble. Drizzle. 120, 140, 160, 180. Yeah. It's gonna be the nasty Echoing Horn play. Right? Right. Echoing Horn. There's a YOLO Sandaconda in there. Pretty hard to knock out as well. Only slapping 140. Does have more HP. Do we get an Arceus on top? Let's get the Echoing Horn. Try to become annoying as hell. Let's go. Echoing Horn. Sandaconda. Yeah, you can take the Sandaconda. Let's go. Boom! So a random Echoing Horn out of nowhere gets ourselves the KO. We have Raihan. We have Choice Bell. We can do some serious numbers here. He's gonna attack with Beedrill. We do have Cross Switcher, so we don't mind here. If the Beedrill knocks us out, that's fine. Heads. The problem here is that if we have Capture Energy, the Beedrill can also knock out another Suicune here. Trading Court is definitely helping out. Attachment. Trading Court will be in play for the rest of the game, by the way. 120. 120. We can get this, right? Lotad in play. 120. That's not an issue, right? First of all, Rare Candy Ludicolo. There we go. Yes. Secondly, we cross-switcher the Arceus. There we go. We draw an additional card. We have an Ultra Ball here. Raihan can get us whatever we want. Right now we're slapping 120, 140. 140 with, of course, the additional damage output is superb. Just gonna go for a Raihan here. This Beedrill is not able to touch us at all. And what do we need? Another Suicune probably. Or maybe like cross switches would be nice. We do have Capture Energy. Ultra Ball as well. Maybe the Melony here for next turn. Or maybe both the cross switchers. Or maybe a Scoop Up Net. Yeah, we actually don't need a lot unless he goes for heavy Marnie plays. This one, gonna be utilizing it, fetching ourselves a Quick Ball and the Melony. Yeah, these seem alright to me. We Quick Ball away the Capture Energy, fetching ourselves Suicune again. We have Ultra Balls for later. We're actually gonna scoop up this one. Slap down a little Sobble. Evolve into this Drizzle. So many options with this deck. It's just unreal. And might as well get a Rare Candy for next turn as well. Yeah. And get an energy as well for the memes of it. We can still discard it with Ultra Ball later. Yeah, sounds okay to me. Let's go! Blizzard-Rondo! Annihilate! How cool was that? Another Pokemon victim to the cross-switcher plays. And now I really wonder, this Beedrill is able to do totally nothing, like Sting for 110, like 2-shot. And look, all the Arceus are down for the count. We just need to gust this guy up. He has 250 though. That means with Choice Belt, okay, alright, hey, they can get out the Sandaconda VMAX, and that spreads 60 on everything, which actually knocks out Sobble and Lotad. That is actually a viable strategy. Maybe I should have not Echoing Horned the Sandaconda here. So our max damage output is 140. Okay, they boss us up. That's not an issue because I attempt to utilize Cross Switcher here. 140. With Choice Belt and Ludicolo we get there. Perfect. Lumineon for later. Okay, we can just boss Lumineon. It's fine by us. 120, 140, 160. We don't need anything anymore, just Choice Belt and double Cross Switcher. Well, thank you very much. Choice Belt. Let's get the Shady Dealings activation. Yeah, what's going on? We evolved, didn't we? Yes. Cross Switchers flying out of the deck, that's how cool it is. And we select this guy. Well played. Suicune. Annihilate. Could have drawn an additional card. Could have maybe gotten a Rare Candy. And we actually had everything in hand to slap even more damage. Let's go. Another W for Suicune. The more I play with this deck, the more I'm feeling that this is a superb consistency list. Who cares about stadium cards? when you can just get everything knocked out instantly. I'm still missing one quick shooter. If I had to make like one tiny little change, I maybe, just a tiny maybe, would cut down one capture energy or something for something like the quick shooter, because quick shooter can definitely do a lot of things. Get that additional damage as well, progressing through the game. It's probably gonna be the last game with Suicune Ludicolo, by the way. Hopefully you guys are in the mood with Suicune Ludicolo. Okay, we have slaughtered quite a bit of Arceus. That seems pretty nice, and that's probably the reason this deck performed so well. Okay, we have a Suicune and a reasonable hand. This deck keeps on getting reasonable hands. Imagine us getting top deck Melony, Fleetfoot into a lightning energy. That makes me think of Suicune none other than Jolteon. Subble, going for Suicune. We have one cross switcher. I really want to cross switcher the Jolteon if he ever gets one. So maybe this is the preferred option. I'm gonna get rid of the Cape of Toughness. I know I'll come to regret it later. Full bench, 120. Might get everything we need. I think I'll just slap down Subble here. Yeah, because we probably will need to draw into like energy, a way to discard. Yeah, there's Jolteon. Hello, how you doing? Marnie. Probably should have utilized Level Ball for another Subble, but it's okay. We could draw ourselves into something good, hopefully. Quick Ball energy. We will need to draw into Drizzle now. We have a top deck, and we have access to a Fleet-Footed, unless Path to the Peak comes in play, which I think could go. Level Ball Subble. Can we get this stuff going, right? That's the main question. As soon as we have one Drizzle, we can do something. Capture energy, it's not bad. So, capture energy first. Fetching Lotad, I guess. Maybe the Lotad sticks. There's still no energy on the Subble, on the fella over there though. Quick balling away the water type energy. Suicune. Maybe Lotad again. I don't know. He might just knock out our Lotad instantly. Fleet-Footed for Melony, or Drizzle, or Level Ball. Busted. Entirely busted. Here comes the one and only Drizzle. Fetching Melony. Wow. Sequencing, super important. Let's go. Chega. Rare Candy, Shady Dealings, and then knocking. How much Pokemon do we have? 1, 2, 3, 120, 140, 160, 180. We don't get there. If we don't use double Crest Switcher, we cannot knock out Jolteon, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it would have been super awesome to do that, though. Rare Candy. Yeah, it would have been awesome to do that. Cross Switcher, then double switch, and then knocking this guy out, but unfortunately... we could still possibly do it if he is bricking. If we knock out the Subble, right? I'm just gonna knock this guy out, because if he scoops up Zigzag, he's gonna get multiple targets. Could have also tried to knock out that Drizzle. We'll see what happens. The Jolteon is not able to one-hit KO us, right? And we have access to Rare Candy. And Echoing Horn and Choice Bell. Is it enough, though? Can we get to 150? Probably. Rare Research, okay. He can quick shoot and target something down, but he cannot take down 2 Lotad, which is good. Whatever he takes down, I just hope he knocks out like maybe the Subble here. So we can just evolve and then fetch whatever we need. Quick shoot. Yeah, the Subble is good. The Subble is good. No Lotad being targeted down. Does he have Elemental Badge and stuff? No, he does not. What in the world? Fleet-footed first, of course. Okay, Shady Dealings. 140, 160. That's 140, 160, 180. Echoing Horn is a nice option. Ultra Ball. We're gonna get rid of one of these. And maybe this Koopa. I think one of our little fellas will get knocked out sooner or later. Yeah. These. And we will fetch Ludicolo. Is Echoing Horn in here? Yeah. Choice Belt is also in here. It's also an option. Okay. Rare Candy. Ludicolo. Yes. Shady Dealings. Into Choice Belt. Choice Belt and Scoop Up Net. We have Scoop Up Net in hand, right? Choice Belt and Rare Candy. So we can do it all over again next turn. Pretty interesting. Maybe the Melony, right? I think we still have not been knocked out here, which is funky. Yeah, I think these are super hard things to utilize. So we're just maybe Drizzle. Can then fetch something else. Scooping up. I think I'll take these. Oh, we already had Melony. That's my bad. Scooping up this. Slapping down Subble. Utilizing. I should have checked my hand, man. I was thinking like we need Melony, but that was just bad for me. He's probably gonna target down Lotad, so our damage modifications become a little bit less, but that's still okay. I hope. Echoing Horn. If we're able to cross switch, we already wasted one cross switcher, right? We can Echoing Horn and then try to cross switch another Jolteon, right? That's probably our best bet for now. Let's go for the Blizzard-Rondo Annihilation. Kacheka. Okay. Raihan. Okay, Raihan is super good. Scoop Up Net as well. What do we need to do? Get a 2-prize drop on board and knock it out, right? Get the Jolteon, knock it out. I think we survived this hit, which is super nice. Okay, the Marnie, a little bit less nice. Definitely because we cherry-picked a lot of cards here. They had the Marnie, there was no choice. Rare Candy, they have one Drizzle. I wonder who's gonna quick shoot. Probably the Lotad, right? Because he doesn't want to get knocked out. Does he find the Jolteon VMAX though? Yeah, with Drizzle, you find everything. So there's still a chance to win. Maybe all of the Jolteon VMAXs are prized. No, they are not. We have Echoing Horn, which is of course the way to victory here. Quick shooting the active, makes sense. And now next turn, yeah. This is coming down to the wire, because with quick shooting he can knock out our active. What can we do? We tried. We tried. What can we do? We evolve. Double cross switcher is not an option. Promoting the 1-prizer, him forcing him into a boss's orders, which he probably has. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait until we have everything, right? Rare Candy Shady Dealings. Okay. Our damage output with a full bench is 120, 140, 160, 180. We can never get there because we don't run quick shooters unless we have access to more. Pretty crucial turn, I would say. Echoing Horn. Cross Switchers is nice if we are able to knock him out. I don't see a win out, by the way. Melony and Echoing Horn, and draw into YOLO double Cross Switcher. How about it? Can we do it? Can we do it? These as well. Come on, coming down to the wire here. Subble. Attachment. Evolving Inteleon. Yeah, this is now or never, right? With rare candy, and we're not gonna have a full bench. That's the main issue I see here. We're not gonna have a full bench. Okay, does he have Balsazordus? Definitely in a hand like that. It's Shady Dealings. Here he comes. Yeah, Jolteon's just pretty much out of loss. There's nothing else. We might have gotten the advantage here and there, but we're not running Marnie, so we cannot alter the opponent's hand. Yeah, there's Boss. That's just well played. Quick Shoot deactive. Bada bing, bada boom. Quick Ball. Galarian Zigzag. Yeah, there we go. They did it. They had everything. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video of Suicune. Definitely weak against Jolteon. All the rest seems pretty reasonable. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Helps out in many ways. Go check out our sponsors, ProtonStore.com, the best place for TCGO code cards. You can use the coupon code ZapBluesTCG for 5% off. And they also work on TCG Live. Also go check out cardsmarket.com. If you're a European player, you can buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. Use the referral name ZapBluesTCG. Last but not least, there's a Dragon Shield for accessories, binders, sleeves, and deck boxes. Click the link down below to help support the channel. And if you want to create your own custom playmat from scratch, you can do that by clicking the link down below. You can get 10% off, and they ship worldwide, ideal for, of course, the new season. Anyhow, have yourself a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Pokemon TCG epicness. Peace!